back here. This is so much better. Because now I just look at the camera.
Okay.
I know.
So look at me.
I'm looking at you.
And then look at the little dot where you're looking at the people.
I'm looking at the little dot.
Okay. And look at me.
Looking at you.
Okay, now tell me if you see any difference. Okay. I'm looking at the little thing, the little dot at the peoples.
Okay.
Now I'm looking at you.
Well, yeah, there's a difference.
How come there's no difference with you?
Because you're over here and so is the little thing, so I'm looking that way. When you look at the camera and then I'm over there.
So there should be another little thing on that side.
If you looked at the camera and then yourself, we probably wouldn't notice a difference.
Okay, I'm looking at the camera.
Okay.
Now I'm looking at me.
See? There's no real difference. It's
Whoa.
because I'm over here, so that's why it looks different for you, I think.
Okay. So we gotta find a way to work with this. Okay, anyway, you probably don't know this, but we're rolling. So...
Oh, we're recording. Hello, cheers! I did not know we were recording.
No, I just thought like that's part of the process that needs to be shared.
Yeah.
So I'll just look at you and you look at me and whatever, or I'll look there.
I may just look over there.
Seriously, we need a director!
No, we don't. We don't need a director. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we will, because she will not listen to any direction anyway, because she doesn't do her homework.
No, I do not.
Did you do your homework this time?
I did not do my homework.
All right, well then you want to roll this next episode?
Okay, well, first of all, welcome to another episode of Brandy and Stella. Cheers! We had so much fun last week that we're doing it again. Yeah, and we loved the feedback that we got from people. We got a comment on the YouTube. It was so cool. I will try to pronounce this properly. Is it okay if I read this?
Sure.
Unless you want to read it.
No, you go ahead.
Right.
You're doing swell, Stella.
Zippolite is pronounced Zipoliti. If you ever get there, find Chewy, probably hanging around Hongo's bar, if it's still there, and tell him Greta says hi, and it was a false alarm. Thanks. It's a lot of fun, but careful in the water. The place is well known for its undertow, taking people to the other side. Woo! So thank you, Greta, for commenting on YouTube and sharing that with us.
Thank you for teaching us how to pronounce Zipoliti. And this Chewy, Chewy, I just think of Chewbacca, but I'm sure that's not who you mean. But anyway, maybe one day. Maybe one day.
When we get there, we'll look him up.
And we'll let you know if we find him.
Yeah.
That's cool. Greta, of course you've been to Zipolite.
Yes.
Okay, I probably won't be able to say that the right way ever.
Forgive us for pronouncing it wrong.
There.
Yeah. Okay, so that was really cool. We really loved, I know I did. I loved the feedback that we got from people. That was great for us. I'm glad that we could entertain you guys, because we certainly entertain ourselves. Cheers!
Cheers! Brandy and Stella are seriously considering going to
Zippolite, Mexico.
All right.
Zipoliti.
Sorry, no, nothing against, but we'll just call it that for now. Maybe to live there, but definitely to visit there. So,
yeah, good times. Road trip.
That's what I was forgetting to say, and that was the inspiration for that road trip. So, if any of you have any places that are as mystical and obscure as Zipolite that you would like Stella, Brandy to go visit, let us know. We are totally into that, and we will get there.
Yeah, and I just want to say, as we're talking about this, one of my friends just tagged me on a post in Facebook let me see if I can find it. About, and forgive me, I have my phone, which I normally never have, but I needed to read that. Oh, don't give me that look. You would testify I normally never have it, right? So, here it is. The store with giant versions of your favorite candy bars. Oh, can you see that? No.
Sorta.
Giant version of Hershey bars.
Jeez, I already thought they were giant enough.
Look at that.
That is pretty freaking big.
Look at that. I don't know if you can see that, but
Oh
and
my
it's
God.
and apparently it's in New York. So that may actually get me to visit New York someday.
Right.
'Cause I
that
don't really
store,
have any
the
desire.
Giant candy.
But giant, huge candy bars, Hershey bars. I mean, come on. Maybe I'll visit. That'll be another road
Seriously.
trip. Another road trip to New York. So I
Road
can go
trip.
get a big candy bar. Yeah.
So we had another viewer ask us a question about what is our favorite drink. So I'm going to answer that first, if you don't mind, Stella.
Go ahead, Brandy.
All right. My favorite drink is brandy. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, so if I'm gonna be totally honest, my favorite drink is actually water. But if you take water away, beer, favorite drink.
Good job, Stella. I'm pretty sure that when people ask that,
They're not talking water.
no, I mean that's a drink. I don't know. Maybe
I don't know.
Maybe this is just like an assumption that shouldn't be assumed. But like when somebody says, "What do you want to drink?" Like you think, I don't know, margarita.
Well, maybe
beer,
you do,
brandy.
but maybe other
But-
people think I want water.
Right. But a drink to me implies something like a drink, not something where you
Alcohol?
just one for one. But if you're a non-alcoholic kind of drinker, then like
Non-alcoholic.
then like a Sprite or like Dr. Pepper or a Shirley Temple even. That's a great drink, don't you think?
I don't know that I've ever had a Shirley
Oh,
Temple,
It's a great drink.
to be honest. Yeah.
But I don't think it would be water. I don't know. Tea maybe?
Water is my
Coffee.
favorite drink. Aside from beer.
All right.
Thank you, Kimberly, for posting that question.
Kimberly, thank you
Yes.
so much for asking questions. We welcome questions. Bring them in. We love to address them. It gives us something to talk about because we have nothing to talk
fucking
about.
clue what we're talking about.
Because she never does her homework.
Nope.
Stella
Stella doesn't conform. Don't conform.
God damn it. So, anyway, Kimberly had another question.
Oh, God. Yes, Kimberly did.
All right. She asked if Stella would let Brandy do a makeover on her with makeup and whatever. And before Stella answers if she would allow that, I have to answer for my honesty point. I have absolutely no desire to give Stella a fucking makeover.
Cheers to that, baby.
I just
Cheers
like,
to
what,
that.
like, yeah. However, if that question inspired some sort of desire in Stella and she said, Brandy, please give me a makeover, I would do it if she paid me. Or if she bought me a little brandy. You know.
Brandy
So-
doesn't need to worry about that. It didn't inspire Stella to want a makeover at all. Nope.
So was your answer to that question no?
No. Yeah, I don't need to wear makeup. I don't need to do makeup now.
Maybe a little red lipstick?
No, that's your thing. Yeah.
Only for the show. And other occasions as well, but mainly for the show.
Nah, Stella doesn't need a makeover.
Alright? Well, there's that answer.
Yep. So thank you again. Oh, I keep hitting things. I'm making a mess of things. That's
All right,
what
she's
I
got
do.
a list. She doesn't do her homework.
I don't
but
do
she's
homework.
got a little list of stuff to talk about. So, like, she just wants to be rebellious. Like, I'm not going to do what you suggest, but I got this stuff I'm going to do.
That's right.
Go
That's
ahead,
right,
Stella.
'cause
Do your thing,
This
Bobby.
wasn't homework. This was
Right.
just stuff that went on throughout the week. Yeah,
All right.
there's a difference.
There is a difference.
Yeah. So, I went to Walmart. And, I go to check out. And, hard decisions to decide which of the 3 open lanes that they have that are actually open aside from the, 30 that aren't open. So, I go into
What's
this.
up with that?
I know, freaking Walmart.
Freaking life is everywhere like that.
I know,
Anyway.
right? So, I choose the one that with the shortest amount of people. And then after about 5 minutes, I realized that I was in the line with the slowest cashier in the world. There were only 2 people in front of me. Slowest cashier in the world. And the whole time, I'm watching these people with 2 carts in the lane next to me. People had 2 shopping carts full of groceries.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
I know. 2 shopping carts full of groceries in the line. And there were 3 people in front of them. They finished before I even got up there. I'm standing in there just kind of looking around. Half an hour it takes her to ring up the 2 people in front of me. And so finally I get up there and, I wasn't in a hurry, so I was like, whatever. Because knowing me, if I went to another line anyways, they'd put the closed sign right away, right before me anyways. So I
Right.
stayed there.
Did you read magazines while you were in the line?
I did not. I just people watched.
Oh my god. Oh, that's like reading a magazine.
Yeah, I people
in
watched.
a way.
So I finally get up there, and the first thing that she goes to ring up is my beer. And she looks at me, she takes the beer, and she looks at me. How old are you? I need to see your ID. And that's when I said, that's why I was in this line, so that I could be 48 years old and get carded for beer. Cheers to that.
Cheers to getting carded.
Mm-hmm. And she ended up being a very, very nice lady, so I'm sorry if you see this, but yeah, she's really slow.
Getting carded is one of those things, like, you always have your parents or adults, like, telling you, one day when you'll get older, you'll appreciate this. And, like, most of the shit when you're a kid, and probably most of it when you're an adult, is like, no, that's just your perception. Nah. But when you're trying to get booze when you're not old enough, getting carded is a real fucking pain in the ass, right?
Yep.
But, if your parents tell you, look, hey, I know you're trying to get booze and you're not old enough, but trust me, one day you're going to love getting carded.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, hell no. Like, who would care to get carded? What is it? But it's like, it still happens in these, like, it's like a blue moon, right? A blue moon happens, what, maybe once or twice a year? Or once every 150 years? I don't know exactly. But the blue moon, which is, by the way, for those of you who don't know, is 2 full moons in 1 month. That's why once in a blue moon, it doesn't happen that often. Hence, that's where it comes from. I forget how old I am, like 46, maybe 47. But I get carded once in a blue moon.
Yeah, me too.
And it's still like,
Yeah.
right? It's like, oh my god, really? And they're not like trying to like perform the automatic robotic automatism of like, I have to card everyone that doesn't look over 50.
No, this was seriously,
It's
how
like,
old are you?
Exactly. I'm not really sure if you're old enough to buy this booze, or at least if you're old, like, what do they have now? The cashiers say if anybody looks younger than like 30
40.
something.
I think
40,
it's 40 now or whatever.
So at least we don't look, it's questionable over
It's
40.
questionable. Whatever. To her, I didn't look old enough to buy booze. So, whatever. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I had a tangent about something like that, but I lost it. Walmart, grocery lines, stuff. I don't know.
Walmart's always a experience. Entertainment
is.
for sure at Walmart.
It is. It really
Yeah.
is. It's a wild place. It's a
Yeah.
wild place.
Yeah, with weird people. Yeah.
And your dad.
And what?
And your dad. That's Dutch for indeed.
Oh, okay.
And your dad.
I thought you were saying in your dad. What the fuck are you talking about? And your dad, or oh, she's losing it, or I'm losing it, or we all are, and that's what's great about
Hopefully
the world.
we all are.
Yeah.
That's the most exciting scenario out of those three.
Yeah. Yeah. No shit.
Come on, give me a song. Come on.
Okay.
What's next?
Well, I just wanted to, when you come across things that you're going through life, whatever, and you hear yourself say something that never in a million years could you have guessed you would have said. You have any of those that you can think of?
Yes, but I'm not going to take the time because I know you got one right up your butt right now, so give it. Just give it. Just poop that shit out right now.
All right. The other day, what I heard myself saying was, yeah, I'm not a very good cockroach parent. And there's a story behind this, but how many people are going to say that? You people who love cockroaches, I guess you could say it. I'm not one who loves cockroaches. Biggest fear, trample over disabled sister to get away from a cockroach. That's me.
What?
Oh, yeah, I did that once. Yeah, cockroach, and my sister and I were both trying to run away from it, and I just crawled right over her. Didn't matter. I was that bad. But at work, we found a little solar-powered cockroach.
This shit exists. Solar-powered
A solar-powered
People make this
cockroach.
stuff. Like, what would people like to have?
Yeah.
Solar-powered cockroach.
Who knew, but
Make it! Well,
who thinks up these things, right?
And there it is. At Goodwill.
a solar-powered freaking cockroach. So we put him out in the sun, me and my coworker, and we kept waiting for him, and I said, we need to name him. So my coworker started spitting off names, and then he says, Herman, and I said, oh, Melville. And he goes, is that from Rugrats? And I said, no.
Moby Dick!
No, it's from the author, Herman Melville. And he goes, no, I swear it's from Rugrats. And so then he spent a couple of hours
God, I hope that's
Googling.
Rugrats. I really hope that.
He
Rugrats.
did. He spent a couple hours Googling. And then he comes back to me and says, it was from Rugrats. He was somebody's pet roly-poly bug named Melville.
They're reducing the freaking whale to a roly-poly. All right, this is really the end of civilization.
Shit's going on.
We're at the
Twilight
beginning
Zone.
of the end. Just watch it happen.
Yeah.
We'll
it's
document
gonna-
it here.
Yeah.
Brandy and Stella are going to document
the end of the world.
Of it.
Yeah, the end of it all. Yeah.
Damn. Oh, man, I didn't know that part of it. All right, go
Oh,
ahead.
yeah, I guess I hadn't told you that.
No.
So we named him Melville.
Yeah.
And sure enough, after a couple hours in the sun, he just started vibrating around and stuff. Yep. But he was helping me get over my fear of roaches. But I put him on the top of the wall and then forgot about him. And then I went back and was like, where'd Melville go? And my coworker runs over and, well, he's down here on the ground. You're not taking very good care of him. And that's when I said, I know I'm not a good cockroach parent. And there's my cockroach parent story. Really? Is that how that's what
Sorry,
you
there was
think
a
of
little
it?
puke that came out with that.
Oh,
no,
lovely.
Sorry. Zucchini puke.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers. Sorry. TFMI or TMI?
TMI. There's
TMI.
no such thing as TMI here. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sure we all want to know, where is Melville now?
I don't know where Melville is now.
Why not?
Because I was off the next day. And I texted my coworker and said, make sure to take care of Melville. And he was telling our other coworker, and he said, oh, Cheryl said we need to make sure to take care of Melville. And my other coworker.
Who the fuck is Cheryl? Here, open this up and read it.
Oh, shit.
Who? Yeah, Stella, what the fuck's going on with you, man?
I was wondering what the fuck you're
lines
saying.
crossed.
What the fuck? Why am I opening this?
Yeah, that's what happens
Okay,
when...
so, because that's what he said to me.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was what it was. Okay, never mind, erase all of that, forget that. But he said we're supposed to take care of Melville. And my other coworker thought that meant get rid of him. So he got rid of him. So I don't know where Melville is. Otherwise, I would show you Melville.
You should have stolen Melville and brought him into this reality.
Yeah, I don't know. Damn, I can't believe I fucking said that.
That's all right.
Yeah.
All right, so are you going to do it? Or are you gonna... It's all right. We're just trying to, like, detach from ourselves to become...
What am I doing? Why are you giving me these pieces of paper? Brandy keeps handing me pieces of paper.
Something to talk about, like to just detach from...
What do you believe in?
That's your... Yeah.
Oh, frickin' A.
She doesn't ever do her homework.
So, apparently, Brandy did her homework, and that's what she's handing me, pieces of paper with frickin' shit on it that I'm supposed to answer. I don't believe in anything. Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good...
Yeah, what do you believe in?
Nothing.
Yeah, I don't believe in anything.
So most people would hear that answer, hear that question, and hear that answer and find it very depressing. But can you talk about how that is actually a completely euphoric, liberating... Unless maybe I'm like projecting onto you, and in that case I should answer that. No, but like
yeah, you answered her.
No,
you know,
what do you feel about
beliefs have attachment, and I'm detaching from things, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the freedom, is the detachment, and beliefs are all filled with attachment.
Yeah,
that's I guess the shortest answer I can say. What was the other one? I didn't even read it.
I have to say about this.
Okay.
Believe in nothing, Lebowski. No, I'm just kidding. Like there's a difference in nihilistic, being a nihilist, and not believing in nothing. There really is. But I'll just leave it at that. Okay.
Oh God! What are these freaking
I don't know.
questions?
I just thought like maybe conversation. We don't have to talk about that stuff, but like
okay,
here.
I'm gonna put that away. I want to. I was reading this book that Brandy shared with me, and I just had to say it's called, what is it? The Little Prince.
That's what it's called.
And it's a Dutch book.
You can do
is it?
No, it's not a Dutch book. It's a French book.
A French book.
It was written by Saint-Antoine Exupéry, a Frenchman, and it's a beautiful book, and it's a kid's book, but it's more of an adult's book than a kid's book.
Which you learn as you read it. You know, like.
Yeah, it's a. If you haven't, go ahead.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I just was amused at myself laying in bed at night, reading a kid's book out loud to my cat, and I thought that was amusing, and so I texted Brandy, and she said, "Don't be fooled, it's not a kid's book." And then I read a little more, and I was like, "Yep, okay, I'm seeing it's not a kid's book." I was still reading it aloud to my cat, but whatever. But this one line just hit me, and I just wanted your opinion on it, I guess, or what. This one line.
Feedback on it!
Yeah, your feedback.
Feedback!
Feedback! Cheers!
Cheers for feedback!
Oh, Lordy. Brandy needs more brandy. No, Brandy still have brandy. Brandy needs more brandy.
She always takes more brandy, even if she doesn't need it.
All right, we're going to give some more brandy to Brandy.
Thank you for filling my brandy glass, Stella.
Oh,
yeah, that was good. That was good.
Stella wants to just fill the whole freaking glass.
A snifter.
Whatever.
Like, it should be to here, right? Like, why do we have all these crazy rules?
Right,
about,
just
like,
fill it to the freaking lipstick.
Like, have you ever gone to a restaurant and gotten this beautiful, giant red wine glass and then have them fill, like to here? It's like, but this is a giant glass. Just give me a little more. You're not a wine drinker, so...
I am not.
No, but...
And I think if you're gonna, just fill the freaking glass.
And that's the beauty. If you own your own brandy glass, or wine glass for that matter, and you buy your own brandy or wine or whatever, you can fill it to the fucking top. Give me... You fill it to the fucking top.
Now we're filling it to the
Let's just
fucking
fucking
top.
do it.
We're filling it to the fucking top.
I'm not going to have to drink it to the top, but it's to have that, like, hey, there's no rules. It doesn't mean, like, it's a sifter. It has to be to... That is... There you go.
That's a brandy.
Why
That's
don't
a glass.
they pour brandies like this? Why don't they
That's
pour
a
red
drink.
wine like this? Like the bottle. Thank you, Stella. Like the bottle of Stella is filled to the top. Why isn't it...
Yeah.
You can do this shit
Fill
at
the
home.
frickin' shit.
You can't do it in a restaurant. You can't do it in other places where it's not. At home, you can fill your brandy glass to the fucking rim.
Yep.
All right, thank you, Stella, for giving me that
Freedom.
pleasure.
Freedom. Just fill it to the top. Fill it to the top.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so this was the line, in case you didn't catch up with us, talking about the Little Prince. It is such a secret place, the land of tears.
Oh.
That line just hit me, and I don't know why. I thought it was a fucking fantastic line.
That's a beautiful, beautiful line. The secret place, the land of tears.
Such a secret place, the land of tears.
And who's he talking to when he says that? Is that the Little Prince just expressing that, or is that...
No, that was the author.
When he witnesses the Little Prince crying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a
I
beautiful
think.
thing. Have you finished the book?
I have not.
Okay, so I don't want to, like, spoiler
No,
alert!
whatever.
But
Spoiler alert.
there's the taming of the fox, which is, like, absolutely beautiful and true of human relationships. Is like, when you tame someone, you're responsible for them.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't gotten there yet.
No.
Dang it, you spoiled it for
Sorry.
Damn it, Brandy!
I try not to.
me.
Um,
So I totally forgot this. Just popped into my head. I have to say this.
yes.
Viewer mentioned to me.
Oh, good. Oh, there's a fucking huge brandy glass.
Yes,
What the
cheers to
fuck?
that.
If I drink this, I probably will drink this.
Brandy's gonna drink it.
God damn, what a rush.
Okay, so our show last week mentioned a few things that, well, one, I was an idiot. And I mentioned that I've been watching Tom Cruise movies for 20 years, starting back in the 80s, and she brought it to my attention that the 80s was 30 years ago. So there, I'm fixing that. There that is.
Are you even paying attention to these
No, I
anal
just giggled.
retentive people?
I
Like,
just
who-
giggled. I
All
just
right,
giggled.
Whatever. All right.
The other one,
Give me
this
some.
was interesting.
Go ahead. All right. If you
That-
mean that, I'm
That
gonna listen.
Helena and Tim Burton were actually never married. And that a few years ago, they had a very not nice breakup, and they're not together anymore. I did not know that. That was interesting to me.
So
I had
they
no clue.
were together, they just weren't married.
They were together for years, like 13 or 14 years, I guess.
But they weren't married. But,
But
that
they
doesn't
weren't
matter.
married, but
Who
whatever.
cares?
They were together.
They were together.
But then a couple of years ago, they had a pretty nasty breakup. I didn't know that. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
care that we got it wrong. That doesn't matter. It was just interesting to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that is just like absolutely fucking irrelevant. And
I
if
know,
there's a
but
fuck-
interesting.
Yeah.
It was to me at the time. It was interesting.
All right, so answer this question.
Oh, wait,
So
I got another
you don't.
freaking
She
question.
she doesn't do her homework.
Nope.
Don't conform.
Stella doesn't conform.
And she also doesn't like it when I do my homework and it gets into her lap because that's what we're doing here. So finally, here's something that's like super easy, light. Like, don't think about it too much. Don't do your homework.
Del
You
Taco.
can answer
Okay.
this.
Taco Bell or Del Taco? Why? Del Taco because they have French fries. I don't really care for either, but Del Taco has French fries.
They not only have French fries, they have chili cheese French fries.
Okay, whatever. But
And they, yeah.
that
No.
one was easy. Yeah.
Brandy doesn't eat meat.
Mm-mm.
Well, certain kinds of meat. So Taco
Lordy.
Bell has a 7-layer burrito, which is vegetarian, and Del Taco has, I think, straight up vegetarian burrito. And they're pretty much identical in what they put in them and how they make them. But I would love to do a blind taste test of this, but with just my knowledge of memory of taste, I would pick the Del Taco one over the Taco Bell one. So that's why I would say Del Taco over Taco Bell.
Me too. Well, not for that reason, but
French fries.
French fries.
French fries.
Yep. All right, we ready to wrap it up for tonight? You think?
No, I look at this shit. All right, we don't have to do this whole thing.
I'm gonna have to carry her out of here if she finishes that shit.
Yeah, you are, because you're like at the exit. All right, so is this something that we're talking about? I
Let's
did my
find out.
homework.
Talk about this?
I did my homework. Oh!
Talk about this? Is this something worth talking about, she says? And it says, talk about this. What the fuck?
I had a plan with that, and then I got sidetracked, so I didn't fulfill it. All right, so let me see. I'm just gonna.
So this is a 4-letter word. Talk about this?
Yeah.
The fuck? What? Alrighty. Maybe that'll be my little house in Zippolite. That's what that is. My little place. It looks like it has 2 fireplaces, which is all right, because I'll have 2 fireplaces. That would be great. Although in Zippolite, it's like the average temperature year round. Oh, fucking shit!
Sorry, I can't control my alcohol.
What?
I can control, like, when I bring it in, I just can't control, like, taking it anywhere else. Okay, sorry.
She's getting brandy all over me.
All right, sorry. Damn it.
Damn, woman.
That's a big waste. All right, go
Yeah,
ahead.
that was a waste of perfectly good alcohol. I don't know. It's a freaking thing. Whatever. We're not talking about that anymore.
So my plan with that originally was to, there's this game called Slapsy.
Oh, freaking A, Slapsy.
Slapsy is a game which is actually a lot of fun. At the beginning of, you could get really annoyed with that whole thing. It's like these beautiful cards, glossy cards with these perfect pictures of things, anything like starfish, flippers, pretzels, I don't know. Right?
And we made fun of it at first.
Yeah, we spent like 10 minutes.
I got brandy all over my...
Anyway, and my plan with that question was talk about this, and I was going to grab one of those cards because both sides of the cards have a picture of something.
Oh, yeah.
Very hot dogs, pretzels, kites.
And just a little warning, if you play it with multiple people, it could get intense.
Yeah.
As people get, I don't know, competitive or whatever, because it started to get a little intense as we were playing it. That's for sure. But it's a simple but fun game.
Yeah. Anyway, I have a suggestion for ending this.
Okay.
Okay, so we had this assignment. Actually, Stella had this beautiful dream about the Brandy and Stella show, and in that dream, we were picking out topics to talk about out of a hat. And I thought, what a great idea. That's the next episode. We'll just, like, pull stuff out of a hat and make magic. So, when it was time to start this, she refused to do it, and so I did it, because I do my homework, and Stella doesn't.
Stella doesn't do homework.
Don't go.
You know what? Stella had the dream.
That's right.
There we go.
She did. She had the dream. So we still have some more things in the hat that maybe in the next episode we'll address. But just to finish this one on, I'm going to randomly pick a book from our cozy little library, which we're actually sitting under as we do this. And let me see.
Oh, Lordy. wondering.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I know. I got so much more brandy to drink. Brandy and Brandy are one.
Yeah. Cheers.
Stella. Oh, you're almost done.
I know. We need to end this because.
Give me a
I'm
page.
just that out.
I mean, a number.
A number 232.
I hope there's that many pages. Am I upside down?
You got to specify if there isn't that many. You can't just
No,
say,
no,
give me a number.
No, there's
I
that
could
many.
have said 1,750,000.
Still in
232.
his glasses. That's good. Okay, tell me when to stop.
Well, you're not even on 232. You're on
Oh,
231. And you're Brandy. Brandy needs glasses. Stella has glasses. Okay, go do your thing. What are you doing?
Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay. 12D, he said. What do you
you
wear?
wear?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I've got you beats, says L13D.
Says I. 13D.
So there.
Oh, Lordy.
All right, let's do this. That's all we need to do right here.
What are we doing? 12D. 12D, he said. What do you wear?
I've got you beat. 13D.
And there we have it.
There we
Thanks
have
for joining us.
See you
See you next
week.
week.
Send us questions, comments, whatever you want, and we'd love to talk with you.
All right. Thank you much. Cheers.
Cheers, road trip!